Hello, we're Team 5, and we're going to explain photosynthesis, cellular respiration, and fermentation processes. The team is composed by Ángel Emilio Cavazos Pérez, Nadia Verónica Delgadillo Esquivel, Andrea Hernández Lara, Gustavo Ángel Hidalgo Romero, and Carla Tana López Rangel. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to create oxygen and energy in the form of sugar. Steps of photosynthesis. The first one is absorption of light. The second one, electron transport leading to the reduction of NADP to NADPH. 3. Generation of ATP. 4. Conversion of CO2 into carbohydrates. The two stages of photosynthesis. Light-dependent reactions. It is located in the thylakoid membrane. Here the light energy is captured by chloroplasts and stored as ATP, and it requires sunlight. Calvin cycle. It is in the stroma. Here the ATP is used to create sugars that the plant will use to grow and live. In this stage, don't require sunlight.
During photosynthesis, autotrophs use energy from the sun along with carbon dioxide and water to form glucose and oxygen. The overall equation for photosynthesis is carbon dioxide plus water, and that forms photosynthesis with solar energy to glucose plus oxygen. The reactants of the equation is light, energy, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll, and the products with glucose, that is sugar, oxygen, and water. Difference between photosynthesis and cellular respiration. Photosynthesis and cellular respiration are almost opposite processes. Looking at their equations, they differ only in the form of energy that is being absorbed or released. However, they are not simply the reversal of each other, as each one takes place in a particular series of steps. And that's the equation of the photosynthesis and cellular respiration.
Cellular respiration is the process by which organisms combine oxygen with foodstuff molecules, diverting the chemical energy in these substances into life-sustaining activities and discarding as waste products carbon dioxide and water. Steps of cellular respiration. The glycolysis in this reaction, ATP is made and NAD is converted to NADH. Pyruvate oxidation. Carbon dioxide is released and NADH is generated. Critic acid cycle, ATP, NADH, and FADH2 are produced and carbon dioxide is released. Oxidate phosphorylation. At the end of the electron transport chain, oxygen accepts electrons and takes up protons to form water. Role of mitochondria. One objective of the degradation of foodstuff is to convert the energy contained in the chemical bonds into the energy-rich compound adenosine triphosphate, ATP. In eukaryotic cells, the enzymes that catalyze the individual steps involved in respiration and energy conservation are in highly organized rod-shaped compartments called mitochondria.
Cellular respiration characteristics. It's a catabolism process which degrades organic compounds. It is found in a cell on Earth. Potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Energy is liberated into the form of ATP. Oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide and water are released. Dry weight of the organism is decreased, and glycolysis, citric acid cycle, and electron transport chain are part of the steps. Fermentation. It is a primary source of energy for microorganisms, and higher organisms are carbohydrates, and above all, glucose is used very efficiently, which is monosaccharide that does not require a digestion process. If we have oxygen, the process will be able to do cellular respiration. Hence, we are performing aerobic glycolysis, whose final product is pyruvate. But if there is no oxygen, then the outcome will be lactate.
Lactic acid fermentation. Fermentation is a metabolic process that produces chemical changes in organic substances through the action of enzymes. Fermentation characteristics. Yeast and certain bacteria perform ethanol fermentation where pyruvate from glucose metabolism is broken into ethanol and carbon dioxide. The net chemical equation to produce ethanol from glucose is C6H12O6, that is glucose, and it is converted to 2C2H5OH, that is ethanol, plus 2CO2, which is carbon dioxide. The fermentation process is the conversion of sugar into acids of alcohol with the help of bacteria or yeast. This process takes place in anaerobic conditions or in the absence of oxygen. This term now denotes the enzyme catalyzed energy yielding pathway in cells involving the anaerobic breakdown of molecules. The reaction leading to the formation of ATP and pyruvate thus are common to sugar transformation in muscles, yeast, some bacteria, and plants.
Thank you for your attention.